Sandy is a golden retriever with a thick, flowing coat that takes real effort to maintain. Every 6 weeks, she visits the pet salon for a full grooming session. For a large dog, the cost is significant. We usually walk there together, about 20 minutes each way. Sandy sets a strong pace at first, but as the walk continues, she gradually slows. By the time we arrive, she is noticeably calmer than when we left. This is a useful side effect of the walk. A slightly tired Sandy is far more manageable. But the moment she catches the smell of the salon, the calm disappears. She knows exactly where she is. She begins circling and pulling hard on the lead. Her nose is working overtime in every direction. She looks as though she is in a full panic, though really, she is just very, very alert. The staff come out to greet her. Sandy is pleased to see them, though she cannot stop moving. We explain what we would like: a full bath, a coat trim, and her nails. Then comes the part we quietly dread. It is time to say goodbye. Sandy understands immediately. She plants her feet and leans hard toward the door. A staff member holds her lead and pulls back firmly. It takes real effort. Sandy is a determined dog. Watching a staff member being steadily pulled toward the exit by a golden retriever is genuinely funny. We enjoy it every time. But we cannot linger. If we stay, Sandy will spend the whole session focused on us instead of the groomers. She would never settle, so we push through the door and walk away without looking back. We find a nearby cafe and wait for about 2 hours. It turns out to be a pleasant break. When the time comes, we head back slowly. Before going inside, we stop at the window first. We can see Sandy through the glass, getting the final touches. Her coat is already transformed, full, clean, and beautifully shaped. We slip quietly inside and stand near the entrance. We try not to catch her eye. A staff member brings her through a moment later. Sandy stops the moment she sees us. Then her whole back end starts wagging. She looks completely different. Her coat is thick, glossy, and soft to the touch. She smells extraordinary. She pulls toward us with full excitement. It is the best part of the 6-week cycle. We pay at the counter. The staff hands us Sandy's report card before we leave. Sandy was a good girl today. We were not entirely surprised, but it is still very nice to read. They also hand us a printed photo from the session. Sandy is posed in front of a cherry blossom backdrop because it is spring. Then Sandy walks home at a confident pace, clearly pleased with herself. People glance at her on the street, but the moment she arrives home, she collapses onto her bed and falls asleep almost immediately. The big day has taken it out of her. She will not move again until dinner. We sit down too. The house smells faintly of her shampoo. It is a quiet, satisfying afternoon.